Hi everyone, I'm Kiki. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today I have a Coach bag that I want to share with all of you, as well as discuss some of my thoughts on bags at the moment. So if you're interested in all of that, please keep watching. Let's get started. Ding ding! Alright, so first off, this is my Coach Swinger bag, which is actually a retail or Coach retail bag, but I bought it off the Coach outlet site when it went there on reserve. So for those of you who don't know, Coach has basically two lines, their outlet stores as well as their boutique or retail stores, which is, I guess, separated in terms of the price as well as to a degree the quality of the bags. That is to say that Coach designs and makes bags that go specifically to their retail stores, and then they also make designs and bags specifically to their outlet stores. And you can generally tell the difference between the two by the type of hardware, with the retail bags having this antique kind of brushed gold hardware, and the Coach outlet bags generally having the shiny gold hardware, as well as the logo that says Coach all spelled out with a carriage on top, whereas the retail store generally doesn't have that, and when they do have a logo, it's usually just the letter C, something like that. Speaking for myself, I feel like in terms of fashion and what I like, I tend to go kind of back and forth. Like some days I really want a loud logo, and some days I will want something really subdued and not over the top, really kind of under the radar. And the last few months, and maybe it's because, and I'm sure there is definitely some kind of effect on YouTube, I'm finding a lot of YouTubers and other influencer types are saying how it's the end of like fashion, not the end of fashion, but the end of high luxury, how the luxury bag market is kind of doomed or done or finished, that kind of thing. It has made me think a lot, especially with the, the recent Balenciaga fiasco, Gucci fiasco, the whole Kering thing. It has made me think about how much money we spend on our luxury goods. Welcome to Kiki's channel. Ding ding. Back to the Swinger bag for just a second. I really love the Swinger bag in glove tanned leather, which is really supple and feels luxurious, especially with this chain detailing. As you'll notice, you'll see Coach written on each chain. It really reminds me of Hermes, actually, their farandole design motif. It's really equestrian-esque, and I just think it really elevates the look. It's a very substantial chain and doesn't feel cheap at all. And overall, I love how understated the overall look of the bag is, and I think that as a shoulder bag and even as a crossbody bag, it's really minimalist and chic, and it's kind of, if you know what the bag is, you know, if not, then it doesn't really matter kind of thing. What do you guys think about the design? Now, jumping back onto the topic of why I've been into these kind of contemporary bags or less logo-y, more understated bags, it's partially because aesthetics and taste, but also because I'm thinking of traveling a lot more, and I was brainstorming what kind of bags I wanted to bring with me. And I think overall, especially if I'm going to be traveling alone or just with my daughter or just, in a foreign country in general, I would like to travel probably with slightly more understated bags, or at least that's generally how I like to travel. So in my case, I tend to get really obsessed with things really quickly, and sometimes it peters off, but I always come back to it. It's kind of like I have like 5 things I'm really into, and I just kind of cycle through my 5 hobbies, if that makes any sense. And right now, I feel like I'm getting obsessed again with travel. I mean, because of COVID, I haven't been able to travel as much, whereas pre-COVID, I used to travel maybe 3 or 4 international trips a year. And I really want to be able to share those experiences with my daughter, especially bringing her to Taiwan and Japan, just so she can practice and be immersed in the language, as you know, or some of you may know. I am currently trying to teach my daughter Japanese, Chinese, as well as French and English. So that would, I think, if I do want to give her a chance to learn it authentically and more effortlessly, I think giving her the chance to learn it in those countries is the best way. So right now we're trying to think of ways to make that happen. And it could just be the season, the fashion, but right now I definitely am into the less logo-y bags. And I think just to shift some of my priorities to travel means I won't be able to buy quite as many luxury goods, but instead I'll be able to travel, which I think is a great compromise, and I'm really grateful to be able to do that, to have that option. What do you guys think? Have you found that with COVID rules relaxing in your country, if they have or haven't, that you've been prioritizing different things? I know during lockdown, many of us turned to luxury as a comfort, and now that most countries have relaxed in that case or in that area, some people have gone back to other hobbies that they've enjoyed before, or have reprioritized where they want to spend their money and resources on. So I'd love if you guys could share your thoughts on luxury and where you want to be spending your money on, or what you want to be spending your money on. Alright, but just jumping back to this Coach swinger bag for just a second, I really, really highly recommend it. I bought mine for about $190 Canadian, which is probably $150 US, and it's still on the website, the Coach outlet website. You have to look under their reserve section, which is where their retail bags go on sale. And I honestly think it's such a great bag. It's such a good price point for the quality, and that if you're able to snag it at that price, it is definitely worth it. Design-wise, quality-wise, price-wise, it's just, for me, I think it's amazing. That's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know if you have any suggestions or questions for me for videos next time. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button to be notified whenever I upload new videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye! Janet. Ding ding! Do 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 do. Thanks for watching. Come again. Bye bye.